Chapter 1. The day humanity almost disappeared. 70,000 years ago, humanity stood at the edge of extinction, not because of war, not because of disease, but because nature itself had declared war on mankind. Deep beneath what is now Indonesia, a sleeping giant awakened. The supervolcano known as Toba exploded with unimaginable force. The blast was so powerful that it changed the entire planet. Ash-covered continents. The sky turned black, and suddenly, humanity's future hung by a thread. Chapter 2. The world goes dark. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. The sun disappeared behind thick clouds of ash. Temperatures plummeted. Plants died. Animals vanished. Food became impossible to find. Entire tribes disappeared forever. Parents watched helplessly as their children starved. The world was no longer a home. It had become a prison, a frozen prison. Chapter 3. Only the strong survived. Across the planet, human populations collapsed. Thousands died. Then tens of thousands, then even more. Scientists believe humanity may have been reduced to only a few thousand survivors. Imagine that. Every person alive today could trace their ancestry back to a tiny group struggling to survive. The fate of our species rested on a handful of people. One bad winter, and humanity might have vanished forever. One failed hunt. Chapter 4. The fight for survival. The survivors adapted. They hunted harder, traveled farther, learned faster. Fire became their lifeline. Cooperation became their greatest weapon. The weak ideas disappeared. The strong ideas survived. And slowly, humanity began fighting back, not with strength, but with intelligence. Chapter 5. The Rebirth of Humanity. Years passed. The ash finally settled. Sunlight returned. Plants grew again. Animals returned. And humanity emerged from the darkness. Stronger, smarter, more determined than ever. The species that once stood on the brink of extinction would eventually build cities, create civilizations, reach the moon, and change the world forever. The darkest chapter in human history had become humanity's greatest victory. Today, 8 billion people walk the earth. Most have never heard of the catastrophe that nearly erased humanity forever. Yet, if those few survivors had failed, none of us would be here. No cities, no nations, no history, no future, only silence. Humanity survived its darkest hour, and because of that, our story continues.